Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless general reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a request from one of my viewers, and they wanted more general reading. So we're going to do this for you today. So these are messages meant to find you between now and June 1st. So I hope that you were guided here for this reason, and these messages are for you. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit wants you to be thinking of, what is going on in other areas of your life. This is a general message. As I said, let's call in our spirit guides. It's fully channeled. Let's see what Spirit wants you to be thinking of or knowing at this time. But these messages are meant for you. So let's see. Spirit, for my Sagittarius, it's your turn. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? Things to think about, things coming our way. I am listening for you now. I have silent presence. Honoring what still lingers, a memory, guidance, and the past. It came into me a little bit of bittersweet for some reason, that there could be something that you're struggling with, that you know it's either time to move on from something, but at the same time, you just have a difficulty. It could be a loss. It could be a grief energy. It could be, I'm just missing, reminiscing. Could be empty nest feelings that my kids are grown and I really miss them. It could be, starting a new phase in your life that you are starting over again. But it was more of a bittersweet energy. So let's see where we're going with that. Let's see what they want to share with you. Maybe there's something that we just need to say to ourselves, that it's okay that we have these memories. It's okay that they're a part of us, Spirit's saying now, and you will carry these memories with you forever. So whatever it is, silent presence, they're saying, honor what still lingers, honoring the past. Okay, Spirit, please share with me. It's just definitely a remembrance, like almost a remembrance energy. I have an Emperor. I have a Four Cups. I have a Page of Cups. And I have a Hermit. What's jumping out at me is this feeling of finding some kind of inner strength. When I looked at the Emperor's robe, underneath the robe, okay, you can see the armor, because this Emperor was at one point a knight, and he went up through the kingdom and became an emperor. So underneath it all, there's this sense of I'm protecting myself, I'm guarding myself. And there's this hermit energy of I'm trying to find myself with the light. I'm trying to find some answers. I'm trying to figure myself out. Maybe you are at a life transition. Maybe you are at a turning point in your life, but you are strong. You're stronger than you think you are. And I get the guarding. I do. I get the guarding. And it's almost a feeling of everybody else sees the guarding too, but you put on a good show. You put on a good front that you're strong, and you don't have to be, Spirit just said. So maybe they're asking you to rely on others, or they're asking you to, it's okay to share your feelings. It's okay that you don't have to hold it. It's almost a feeling of you don't have to hold it all in. All right. So if you have a tendency to, when somebody asks you, how are you doing? And everything is fine, the Spirit could be asking you that maybe there's something that opens up in you in the next couple of weeks that says, I'm not that great. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm sad for some reason. I'm struggling with, I don't know what my feelings are. I am leaning that I'm going to transition from the bittersweet energy to things lightening up. That I go from I'm having a hard time to I see the ray of light, all right? That I see the end in sight, the light at the end of the tunnel, that there's definitely a ray of hope, okay, and light. But it's a feeling of I have to push through it, and I'm not asking for help. So reach out to a friend, okay? Listen to your spirit guides. Ask God for guidance. Ask to help relieve something, take something off your shoulders. So the healing, it's a healing energy. It's a healing has begun. A healing is in the works even, and that's okay. After a tower moment, after a great loss, doesn't necessarily have to be a loss. It could be a loss of a friend. It could be a loss of a loved one that you're really just struggling with the grief. And a pet, they said. Some of you, it could be a pet. So don't be alone at times like this. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to carry the weight on your shoulders alone, okay? But I do feel like the past is going to, I'm going to say fond memories. That bittersweet turns from, I feel bittersweet, to I'm going to focus on the fond memories. I'm going to focus on the good. I'm going to focus on the good memories. I'm going to focus on what we shared together. I'm going to focus on what this person was in my life, something like that. So, you know, grief is a lot of different emotions, and we all go through those stages. Some people have a harder time with it than others. And if you're having a hard time, Spirit's letting you know it's okay. It's okay that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, or there's going to be a day very soon that you'll start to feel better. You'll start to feel more peace. You'll start to feel more like yourself, they're saying. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to know? Okay, I've got some cards flipping over here. So let me get my flippers. I have guidance. Look at this beautiful angel. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. It's interesting how they just said it to me. It was you're connecting to your angels. So are you feeling that your angels are working? Do you feel like you have a specific person that has become your angel and you feel like that person is working in your life? That was really pretty. It was a feeling of, I know they're here. I know that I'm not alone. So some of you, it could be more of an awakening feeling, or some of you just feel the presence of, what did they say? A silent presence of your angels. You could be just starting to feel, I mean, you know, in the Catholic Church, we call it the Holy Spirit. It's that feeling of that there's something more going on here, that there's something around us. I almost can feel something wrapping me and holding me. Yeah, the Holy Spirit. You could be feeling the presence of the Holy Spirit more now than you ever have for some reason. They're saying accept it. Beautiful. I have a great match. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. So on a different note, I feel that there's something coming into your life that you have been trying to make a choice over. Should I go out on my own? Should I try something new? Should I look for a different job? Am I on the right path? But I do feel like they're going to put someone in front of you that kind of opens your eyes to, this is what I want to do. And it could be just a random meeting with somebody that, I can't believe you're talking about that because I was just thinking that, and they give you the evidence, they give you some information, they give you how they learned, they give you information where they went to school or how they got started. But I call those people stepping stones, that you have something in your head and all of a sudden Spirit puts somebody in front of you that has the answers to what you were just thinking. You know, I'm thinking of going to nursing school, and all of a sudden you have this long conversation with somebody who just finished nursing school and how they went through nursing school, how they got into nursing school, where they went to nursing school, what they needed to do, you know. So it's just amazing how spirit works like that. So I feel like there's somebody going to be put on your path. I'm going to call them a stepping stone that that is meant to guide you. And I always see them as a person. I always see them as usually it's a random person. They might only be put in your life for that one reason. So it's pretty fascinating to look for your stepping stones and to start to notice them. Like, I know I met you today for this reason. Like, sometimes you're able to identify it when you're in that moment. So look for that. That's kind of fascinating. Spirit, please share with me. This one's jumping out. So let's get this. I have gifts, giving and receiving, a surprise windfall, something very generous. Okay. Somebody either giving you a gift. I'm going to say giving you a gift. All right. This feeling of, I wasn't expecting it. There's a little bit of me that feels like it's inheritance, that I wasn't expecting inheritance from a certain person, and I find out I'm getting something. So there's a little bit of that. Unfortunately, that would be connected to a loss. Maybe that's the bittersweet. And then there's a feeling of, it was very generous. It was more than I expected. So we may be getting some kind of news from somebody that somebody wants to give us something. All right. And it could be in the material world. It's financially a gift, something to help you, something to make your life a little bit easier, appreciation, they're saying. So we could have some kind of financial, I guess, reward coming in, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. What do you have for us between now and June 1st? I have Sister Moon, guided to the light at the end of the tunnel, right? What did they just say? The ray of hope and light. Guided to the light, hidden opportunities are emerging. And also this feeling of a third eye on this card. I love this third eye. I like this. There's something about the moon. I feel like the moon, as I release something, I let something go. It's a feeling of maybe a turnover, changeover. But right now, I do feel like I am starting to see something clearer. You know, I'm going to look at something as fond memories. I'm going to be able to move forward, start to feel better. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. So something is shifting in you. That's the good news, is that you're being pulled out of something that maybe you've been struggling with for a little while, and you are moving towards something that is probably going to, make you feel better in the long run. Spirit, please share with me. Beautiful. What do you have for us? I have a Queen of Cups. There's your emotional energy. It's a feeling of, I feel better. I will say that. I feel maybe you were struggling with anxiety or stress or grief, and now you feel more stable emotionally. You know in your heart that you're in a better place. You know that things have calmed down. They're saying things are, it's a little more smooth sailing. That's how I feel, like the worst part is over. The worst is over in something. I have a High Priestess. Gorgeous. I also want to go back to that Holy Spirit energy, because you could really be tapping into that you feel that you have become more connected, that some of you may be connecting to a spirit guide. You may be connecting to an angel. You may know the name of your spirit guide, and you feel like you're receiving messages more often or more consistently. So that High Priestess is opening up. That High Priestess is definitely, they're saying, within you. So that intuition is within you, and you know it. And maybe you're becoming more aware of your own intuition over the next couple of weeks. Something has heightened it. Sometimes a loss, unfortunately, because it's so raw, that it does connect us spiritually. We start to pray more. We start to feel things more. We're just more aware of the presence around us, the spirit world and people that we love. So it could be that we're just going through a tremendous loss and we have been healing. I have a 5 of Pentacles. You know, the 5 of Pentacles story is in the background has a stained glass window. And this particular card, they're not showing it to me. They're just kind of have the stars in the background. So, but in the background of the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the stained glass window represents that the light is shining through and in a difficult time, which is what your reeling is telling me. So this blind woman and crippled man are helping each other in a difficult time. So there's somebody there to help you, whether it's a stepping stone, whether it's a person, whether it's a friend, so that you don't have to do this alone. And then there's this gorgeous shining light of hope that says things are getting better. And we want to show you that things are getting better. And we're going to show you that you're feeling better and things are coming into your life for good reasons. But that shining light through the stained glass window is definitely connecting to me with what the messages are, because that represents that, look, you're continuing on this journey in this blizzard outside the cathedral, and you're walking hand in hand with this person. And all you have to do is go around the corner and go into the cathedral, and you'll see the cathedral's all lit up, and there's help inside, and it's warm, and there's food. And there's a sense of things just got way better. So you do survive the storm is really one of the messages for you. And I have a 10 of Swords. So I'm letting something go. I can feel that I've let something go. It's like right from the beginning of this reading, it was bittersweet. It's memories. And I'm trying my best to look at the fond memories, look at the good. Why did this happen to me? But it's Wheel of Fortune. It's all part of your path. It's all part of your story. It's making you who you are today. So there's no regrets for our past, I think, is always the lesson there. Let's see what we have for an angel number. Spirit, what angel number do you need us to know? 222. This is one of a lot of people's favorite. Trust that the seeds of your thought are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. I am balanced. And that Queen of Cups was definitely the same message, where I feel more emotionally balanced. So the good news, you're feeling better. And heading into between now and June 1st, whatever has been on your plate, if something has been difficult, if something has been emotional for you for some reason, people will be put in front of you to help guide you for some answers. You will see that light, you'll see that ray of hope, and you're going to feel it. And again, that Holy Spirit message coming in where you feel more connected to the spirit world. So it could be an aha moment for you, where for the first time in your life, you feel, you know what I'm talking about receiving the Holy Spirit, which could be really amazing for some of you. So let's put this out into the universe. We all go through difficult days, and we all have good days. And if you're struggling with some difficult days right now, Spirit's letting you know that it's okay, and that you're going to get through this, whatever it is. And you're going to find that balance in your life again. They're saying peace again, some kind of peace, peacefulness. You're asking for peacefulness. So let's put this out into the universe today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank all of you for returning. If you're new, hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. Let me know if it connected to you. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame and Soulmate channel. I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. We'll see you all again real soon in another reading. And I hope this connected with you today. If it did, let me know if you like these kinds of general readings in the future. Bye-bye.